Hello. Welcome back to the next episode of The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. We're gonna go to the Filan province. And also, because it'll be easier to go after these ones at a later time. And this one we will get at a later time as well, because this is going to be easier. We're coming up to that later time already. I want to head to the sealed grounds. Oh, what is that contraption right there? There's also a big bomb. I wonder what that's for. Your sword, there can be no doubt. The secret flames have here, find the blade, well done. The sword holds tremendous outpours, secret words. It is a divine power, let us, the god of wood. The same power is spoken of the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you, seeing the great power now flowing through the sword you carry. Come, Pikachu, you must open the gate of time. Yeah. We had to use a Skyward Strike. Yeah, we had to stand on here. Oh, I fear the seal has given away once again. A terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster react to the sacred power. Give it up by your sword. I wish it had not happened there, but there's no other way to open the gates, so it goes. You must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break up my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Save now while you have the chance. But also, it has an autosave out here. Hey! Try not to dwell on your should as you stand this amazing super weapon. I call it Behold, the Grossinator! Leave you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First I gotta get... yeah. First, I got all the fence clutch around all out here, and then I laid Nerea's 421 all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue. Yeah. Anyways, you just tell me where you want me to place a shot and I'll better holding on that ugly monster. Yeah. Hang in there, that monster showed up as much sooner than I expected. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. The imprisoned. And now it has hands. The imprisoned. The fight nobody likes. Look at this. That seems like an ugly fungus of a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine is right arm. If it's all loaded, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. First things first, you want to pair up here. Because it will try to climb up here. The machine's already loaded, just smack it. Get out of it. When you're ready for backup, just signal with X. Yep. She backs me, I can tell you. I was in love with the first time for this. Yep. This is what we basically want to do here. Make sure that it stays low as possible. We want to make sure we're one level above it. There we go. These phases you have to hit it every single time. Here's the stake again. Now, strike the ceiling, strike with a skyward strike, and restore the seal quickly. Yeah, I'm doing the motion controls again. Which I'm going to finish the rest of the game with the motion controls. And also, I recommend doing the kill him fight without motion controls. Nice work there. Of course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get to the time thing and... Yep. Of course. You want this one. If somehow you miss with this one, then you have to do the regular way with having to attack the legs. Like not the legs, the feet. Which, with later on, it gets harder. Which... Seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks. As for you, Bruce, I do not really dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. You give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself, and I put my energy into doing what I can do to help. You did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. You must wonder just what it is you've been finding out. It's been a great... There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. You may seal it and reseal it into a prison thousands of times. There will always shadow the bonds that confine it. Such it is awesome power. You must destroy it out so will suffer the fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Yep, it's time to do this. And here we go. Okay. Looks like it's a GameCube block. It's a GameCube block with some Tetris blocks. And of course it's a time gear. Not favorite, is this what we have been waiting for? How long has the gate has been reactivated? Standing before you is a path that transcends through a flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go briefly. Everything is as I suspect. We need to Zelda, you fought so hard for lives beyond the gate. And of course, no, don't you worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on a you never know when it might is true again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Wow, great development for Goose. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old year? You know what? Oh, forget about it. Yeah, Goose totally has character development there. He's developed so much. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" Okay? Even though that's impossible for a silent protagonist. And good thing Gilham isn't around here. Temple of Hylia. Okay. You know what? I want to save here. Just 'cause. Yeah, I was pretty confident I was able to defeat it because with the autosave happened. You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia. There to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, age before your own time. You and the goddess Hylia has just sealed away demise. No time has passed since the goddess sent out the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true that to his name you have passed through the gate of time to an era in a distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. And there is a person who risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Yeah, remember? Remember the room back here? That we started in the present time? Well, you've come so far, Pikachu. I'm glad you made it. Well, Gru says, "What's up?" I imagine if I filled you on everything, you traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise has not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the world we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. Anytime you learn the whole story, let me try to explain. Zelda's lullaby playing right there. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. And this was to make his own will and Demise ready a massive army of monsters for the war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send them both and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth. She cut away from the land. The floating rock became the new home of all people. In time, it came to be known as Skyward. After a long, fierce battle, the goddess Zelda succeeded in stealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia suffered grave injuries in a battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings on the land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans to send them both into motion. First, she created Fee. She made the spirit that resides in your soul to serve a single purpose to assist her chosen hero on this mission. The second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to a body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Then the power was the last and only hope the goddess gave up her divine powers in her immortal form. You probably figured out by now, haven't you? You're the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. And Impa is watching us right now. The day of the ceremony, Gillian's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the road below. I was nearly captured by demonic forces and I was rescued by the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sea of rain. And Impa knows it's her. I had no memories at all of my existence outside yet, but she explained to me, she helped me remember who I was and what I had to do. Set out to pray at the goddess statue located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. Till I visit them all, and the agent of the goddess led me here to the past. All of this is a part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of her true physical form, the sealed up binds hope. He takes shape of an abomination. Even with his hideous state, he's no longer capable of devouring the land if we allow him to do what he desires. You may have known him as the Imprisoned. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprison him at any cost. It is my intent to remain here, this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue the vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time.
Thanks, Zelda, for spoiling what's going on for the viewers.
I must maintain the seal that I created so long ago and kept the seal strong as I was able to. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. The goddess created me in the great light she's part of for some specific reason. With the test standing against Demise and the monstrous form he now assumes as solely on your shoulder. Back in our own time, you already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that.
Okay. It's technically not a spoiler, because it's now shown.
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by owning and tempering both yourself and your sword. You become the journalist so before you by the goddess, you found true courage. This time, you can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Among your troubles you have found wisdom, power, and courage. With this I shall bless your sword with the goddess power. May I give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see on the back of your hand is proof. You see that you are the hero of the legend that within you there's sacred power. Here's the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, draw your sword.
It is a true Master Sword now. The goddess blessed the blade and the Master Sword has at least achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with mystical powers to drive back demons, and only Pikachu or Link or whatever you name it, the main character, the protagonist, may wield it.
I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your right hand is a symbol of the greatest power in the world. You can obtain the actual Triforce, but you will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is among the countless souls in the world, only a select few can use it. Within an available spirit can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce. I have a theory of my own. God has created a Triforce, yet they specifically designed it in their own kind would never use its power. Somehow I think it may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortals being in the land. These demise and give land hope. The goddess Hylia needed someone with unbreakable spirit. That someone is you. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could obey the supreme power. So I knew that if I meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this. You have to understand this is for the fate of the land of things and balance. I need your strength to tip the scales of evil. While that may be well intended and true, it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal hers I will remain here in this time deep in sleep for thousands of years. I can't say it enough. I am so sorry for the way I had you to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before a lifetime returns to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyward. I wanted to feel the last forever. That's true, I am highly reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda.
Well, Zelda's going through this.
When Demise is finally gone, there will be no need for the seal that binds him, so I will be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead.
Oh, that's a burn right there to Link.
Ever since we were kids, I've always been the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, this is over where you come to wake me up.
And we can't even say no to this for any of you guys who's trying to say no to everything. Remember that I said that Zelda, like, remember when I said remember what you saw through the door there? Well, that Amber right there was what I was talking about. Because I was basically like hinting to something that was gonna something that happened within the past that we would need to see within the future. But that we would see in the future that which I was like just like hinting it without spoiling something. Like we're saying that you want to remember that. Which now we want to head to the past. So you returned. You know everything. Then the side of the gates that are always suspended in the sleep without end. But understood she is still alive and well. Legend of Triforce is one thing with the power to vanquish the mice. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyward. Surely we all know about it. We all know about it. This and all other players we have had such a lost for ages. If I could come to the same conclusion, but it was not just the same. Find the Triforce must be in Skyloft. We're trying the Triforce. Hold up. I want to tell you something. So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? I want to see what actually has. That's true, but it has to be so hard for her, the poor girl. We got to do something about this mess, right? Yep, we are. I made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. I don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? No, that's not what I was. Well, some of your friends are pretty sad, and by some, I meant Colin. Colin. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look? Yeah, I already read that. I don't know how to explain it. I got a feeling that in my belly there's some work to do done here. Someone's got to watch out for the big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. Ain't action-packed as what you're doing, but May, this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad back here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, right? Don't you just look the way it snows down here? Well, that's not weird to say. Check it out. Little Granny has brought life back to the land here. Even the weakless Southland could grow into the beast of a tree and sway like this. It's brightening up the place a little too. I mean, sure it takes a few years for it to grow by its problems. I'm concerned it's weird to say out loud, but it's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down there. Colin and Church might get a little emotionless and say, look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks. But yeah. Yeah, but still there. Now we're within the final stretch. We're having to go to the 3 province one more time once we find out on what we need to have next. Yeah, we can finally need to get to this, like this statue. Like, since the bridge was made there. You could technically get that with just the sky. You can technically get that by falling, but it's not easy to do that. Anyways, it's easier to get that when we're doing the quest, which we will unlock in a little bit. We're gonna head in here. We're gonna head into the headmaster's room. Hello. Have you heard anything about my daughter? What is it? You know anything at all? I urge you to share with me. You want me to tell you? You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. No good reasons for keeping quiet. I've been doing something about it last time we spoke. You have this destiny thrust upon you without warning or choice. But from that I wish to help you any way I can. In order and like the virtue of youth. But even old men has ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much knowledge as I can. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Where did you heard that word? It's true of ancient texts that several mentions of the Triforce within the pages. However, actual location of the Triforce isn't limited in any ways that those terms in real values are lost in history. It seems to me to about my knowledge of its literal use on this subject. Okay, goodbye. Just a minute. So it's one who grasps knowledge may be used. I'm sure you're familiar with the bias, the great sky spirits who has guarded our realms for ages. The bias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world and encyclopedias put to midway. Anyone in it? Where is he? Is he me? Your hand. Yeah, it is the Thunderhead. The virus is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked instructor, I want to look into the trouble in order to determine if there's any truth there. And then people can has 2 more visits. Based on what I know. There's still a few more visits to Skyloft. And what? The virus? Oh, so you've been talking to the headmaster. I'm correct, the virus is running inside the Thunderhead, but that's a monster. It certainly looks like the virus, but last time I approached it, he came looking at me with his eyes. They were all full of malice. People change their old ways of creatures change right, or perhaps it's more that he's been possessed by something. That's how it feels to me. What? You had to talk to the virus? That's impossible. I don't think the virus is capable of listening, not in its current state. Even if you were to get close to talk to him, you're likely to end up getting bruised and sent flying into your desert sea of clouds. But you're still planning on going? I see. Guess you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get a feeling nothing I could say to talk you out of it. I have an idea. Come with me. The virus is in the Thunderhand. He's been acting so strange. Because I'm not freeing him from whatever it has been holding taken. bird riding technique, spiral charge. Yeah. That's normally known as a dash, but which is just one of the this is like the harder mini game, but it's not the hardest with motion controls. This is like a hard mini game like regularly. And are you laughing to perform a spiral charge when you press X? Which, this isn't exactly, like, this is not the hardest if you know what you do, but trying to get exactly on a target is hard. Which I got that one pretty easily, which these ones are the easier ones to get. But these moving targets, they're harder to get because you need to be more precise on where you're aiming. Use spiral charge. Which, yeah. Remember when I told you to remember this spot? But you can see why this is a hard mini game. There are like 10 regular ones. But yeah, if you just do that without talking to him, you will not do it right. You did not do it right unless you talk to him. I'm going to show that off. You have to talk to the instructor first. Anyways, I think if you get a set path, that would make it easier. You want to put... Wait, it's just basically like... Just really finally got it. We need to go to the owner of the lumpy pumpkin. The shooting minigame with the motion controls is a hard run, and the survival charge practice is hard, and also the mine card run is also challenging. Actually, we do need to go there a few more times, actually, because we will need to get a request and then come back with finishing the request. Which actually we just only need to do it a couple more times. Actually. I know someone. And that would be true. retreat. Only need to go here a couple more times and we're done. Is this one of those 2 times?
What's in the matter? Look, he got something mighty serious with it. Actually, the virus? What about him? Sure, I know the virus well, but I wasn't aware of anything was wrong. Every guy from an entire basin of my pumpkin soup. But lately, the huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. You see, you deliver my pot of soup to the virus? Huh? I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there. In any case, I'm going to do everything I can to make the best match. La. I've been cooking this stuff for over 10 years and I'd say this is the best patch and pumpkin soup ever created. Never have you ever carry anything. Yep. Yeah. New Rainbow Island. Yeah. This is the only way I can go through, and this is the last time I see you here, Stritch. Yeah. I recommend that you sell the bugs instead of selling your treasure. Because even if the treasures could get you more, you would need them for upgrading. And Scrampa's not gonna like where we're heading because electricity and water doesn't get well. You don't go along well easily. Like robots and electricity and water stuff. After we finish with this, we can be able to get those 2 chests, the bottle and piece of heart. And this will start the final chapter. And here's a Rainbow Island. I'm unloading the cargo of the pumpkin soup here. You picking out a place for a soup delivery. There's dangerous something to jump out at any moment. Hurry. Hungry for soup or robot. I'm out of here. See you around.
seen a skeleton of this animal. You may have remember seeing a skeleton of this creature within Breath of the Wild. Maybe they're just referencing this. Which the co-op hunting is extremely annoying in Breath of the Wild. Because it's not really worth doing it. Which this is not an official boss right there. But it is still a boss. And yeah, even with landing perfectly on there, you can still fall off. But you can use those hearts to restore your own health. And I don't like this boss because of it always moving on you.
Killer Parasite Biosite. Yeah, you need to do that.
I'm playing tennis with a monster. Well. Reason why you should have these straps on. Yeah, it was a good way to, like, help fake out an attack, I think. Even though I don't think it does anything. And this is how the virus dies in Zelda and become those skeleton bones. Just kidding. It just gets rid of the thunder with any thunderhead. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delicious cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. Those particular ecosystem pests possessed me. I was not myself, but business is done now. The delicious aroma of the soup has restored me to my senses. I'm a great spirit being called the bias, but before she passed this word long ago, the goddess had appointed me as a warden of disguise. What do you have in call me, boy? You carry a great curious sword. It's the silent power does somewhere within that little. Oh, I see. You're the goddess' chosen hero. I assume you come in to listen to the Triforce? Right. As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago the evil forces attempt to take your Triforce for his own. We heard the story already. It's in the Skylock, and the location's unknown, but the song of a hero is a key. Three dragons has part of the songs. And we only know one of the dragons, so I guess it makes sense to go to that dragon first. But which I can't seem to get this one exactly. There we go. Now let's get this bottle and piece of heart. Oh, actually, it's a small bomb bag that was right there. I forgot. I got those two mixed up. Which, yeah, we already got the fourth bottle within the Fire Sanctuary. Anyways, let's see a piece of heart. Which this is piece of heart number 20 out of 24 I had on my notes. Let's sneak out, just keep where you fall down a pillar. There's just 2 more left. Which if I could get these controllers to work, finally. But I feel like going to Skyloft. This is for some odd reason. This video has gone on for so long. I think we should end it off in Skyloft somewhere. Right now, we have the 3rd chapter ready. The first chapter was finding getting to Zelda. The second one was enhancing the goddess sword. And the 3rd chapter is getting the 3 parts of the song. Which I feel like ending this off with Beetle. And I'm gonna call Beetle with the only way I know how to call him. With the Beetle. Seriously. That's the only way everyone knows how to call Beetle. With the Beetle. Because if my memory serves right, you want to go check on Beetle. Because he would want to talk to us about his bug he has. I tried this earlier, but it didn't work. And there isn't anything else we can do here. besides, get this chest, which I believe should have a gold rupee. Oh, actually, yeah, the rupee medal. But yeah, that should be this part of the thing done. It's 2 pieces of heart, 2 goddess cubes location left. Which we do have 60, so that means there's 20 gratitude crystal, like 4 gratitude crystal quest.
Oh, please wait a minute. Do you know how heavy you are? I had to pedal extra hard with you up here. You have to go without leaving and buy anything? Off with you!
Nice, yeah, this is like a good place to end it off. And then here. And, okay, what happened to the fortune teller? The fortune teller's gone. Upgrade. Which we do need a bunch of these things. And also, I think we can sell one of our bomb bags. Yeah, I'm placing it up there. This is the best shield. This is the best wooden shield, not the best shield. You're gonna get the best shield later on. Which, do not buy this quiver. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna end off the video now. Sorry it's been a long video. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys within the next video. Bye.